Hey y'all, my name is Matt Weaver. I'm the kids director here.
My name is Zach and I'm the student ministries director.
And we're so glad that you are joining one of our teams to serve with us here in Family Ministries.
Whatever team you're on, baby through 12th grade, it doesn't matter. At our church, we are united front and we like to work together.
Yeah, and so we have a vision that keeps us unified, as Zach says, and there's 3 big ideas that we're gonna go over in this video for you as a new world changer on one of our teams that we wanna make sure that you're aware of.
We have 3 big ideas in Family Ministries that make up our vision statement. So, Matt, what's the first one?
The first one is leaders. So recently we had a situation that came up with some of our kids where we realized that they didn't know what it meant to be a leader. You know, growing up, my mom always told me, be a leader for the good. And that told me 2 things. 1, don't be a follower. First of all, you better be leading. But secondly, you better be leading towards things that are right, things that are good. And I grew up in the church, and that meant following Jesus. And so thinking back to that time as a kid and having this situation where we realized, and our kids need to know what it means to be a leader. That means they're not following the crowd, but they're leading the way. They were following Jesus as they are setting the example to their friends and their siblings and even those people that they don't know at school. And we realize that that's a huge thing for our kids, and we want them to step into that as they grow up and what that means to be a leader, not just for the good, but be a leader for Jesus, the things that he says, the things that he is leading them towards. So that's the first kind of big idea of our vision, which is about leaders.
Absolutely. So leaders are important, but it's not just about being a leader for whatever. It's about being a leader for the good and being a leader for Jesus. So, but that's got to start somewhere, Matt. So what's our second point? Where does that start?
Our second one, the big idea is foundations, because we realize, you know, as a Family Ministries team, we are also leading babies. And so we realize that babies and preschoolers, 3 and 4-year-olds, while we want them to be leaders, at this time, our ministry isn't to tell them to be a leader, it's to build up their foundation. So they would have when life hits them later on, years down the road, they have a strong foundation in Jesus and his word and what it means to follow him and who the church is. And so that's our big theme. Secondly is foundations, the way that we do curriculum, the way that we build up our students, all the way down, the way we pray over our babies. Everything is building them to having a strong foundation. That way one day when they're older, it's not shaken when life hits them.
Yeah.
So
good.
Yeah, and so those are the first 2. Our third idea that helps us go after our vision is
new generation. See, what's so cool about our kids is that it's new. It's not what's next. We don't need the next Matt Weaver. We don't need the next Zach Buckle. We need the new generation of what God is calling them to do. And Isaiah, it talks about that. It says, I am doing a new thing in you. And we don't want to create replicas, right? We want to create originals, right? And honestly, that comes from God doing something new in them. So our third one is new generation.
So those are our 3 big ideas that build our vision. So Zach, tell us, what is our vision here at Family Ministries?
So what we want to go after in Family Ministries is building strong foundations for a new generation of Spirit-led leaders.
Yeah, and so whatever role that you play, whatever team you serve on, whether it's in babies or preschool, or if you're all the way up in high school with students, or maybe even you're helping with check-in and check-out, or you're serving special need kids and those families, every single role plays a unique part in making this vision happen. And so we're so excited that you're on one of our serving teams. Thank you for playing a role within that.
Yeah, everything in this vision is building from babies to middle school, all the way up to high school. It doesn't matter where you're at. This is a building vision that, you know what, we're working together, we're a unified church, and when we send students and kids and everyone out of our doors, man, they're better because it's been intentional. It's not on accident. So that vision, building strong foundations for a new generation of Spirit-led leaders. We are so excited to go after it in this next season, and we're excited for you to partner with us as we do it.